Hello Libra, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're well. I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes. I don't even think I did my intro right or at all in my last video. Anywho, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I had to take a little break due to personal reasons that I'm, working through. So, yeah. Anyways, before I dive into your energy, I'm just going to go over the general mumbo jumbo and all that happy crap, and then we will get this party started. So, this is a general reading. It will not apply to every Libra. That is impossible. I wish I could do it, but I can't. This is not a personal reading. Sometimes it might feel like that because my readings do tend to get pretty specific. I try to keep it generalized, but that's not always the case. So whatever messages come out, they come out. And therefore whoever they're intended for, whether it's one person or 1,000 people. So take what resonates, throw out the rest. Keep in mind that we are working with energies. Energies can flip-flop, they can be intertwined. I could be saying it's feminine energy and I could be talking about a man, or masculine energy and I could be talking about a female. I'll just say what I see and just put it where it fits. We all have those attributes, and we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. It's so funny, I always tell every sign something different, so it must have to do with the messages. This is a general reading. It's not based on love. It tends to go that way, but I will say whatever I see and pick up on if it's career related. If I see anything health related, I will say it. I try to avoid that, but I do say it if I see it, just so you know. Anyways, so I would like to thank everyone who has purchased a personal reading. It means a lot to me, and I'm just so blessed that you guys have chosen me to read for you. I mean, you really have no idea. I just currently lost my day job, so it's even more helpful than ever before. But regardless of that, I just enjoy helping you guys, and that's why I do these general readings for you, just so that you can have further insight into the things going on in your lives. So yes, thank you to everyone who's purchased a personal reading. If you would like one, please email me. My email's in the box below, or go to the community tab. My information is there, as well as on my website, so you can reach me in any way, shape, or form. Donations are always welcome, of any denomination. I don't really have much to announce. I do want to start a giveaway or a contest. I forgot to mention this in Aries video because I'm like a cluster in my head at the moment. But yeah, I think it's going to be for like 10,000 views, and I might give away a free reading, a 50% off a personal reading, and I think the one with the free reading is going to have a gift with it. I'm not sure. I haven't worked out the details, and that's why I haven't really said much yet. But I really want to get that up and going. Everyone, the way it's looking right now, everyone can enter at least one time per, the rules and regulations, or whatever you want to call them. Unless you make a donation, and then you'll be, entered to win. You'll have more entries. Anyways, I don't even know why I'm going off on that right now. So let's get into your reading, because I think that's all I need to say. I chit chat with you throughout the reading anyway, so if anything else comes up, it comes up. All right. So your overall energy that I feel at this time is planning. I feel like there's something that you want, and you wanted it like yesterday. It hasn't happened yet. Some of you could be seeing, whatever you're manifesting or hoping for, whether it's in love, money, whatever the situation is. Some of you could be like starting to see things working out towards your goal, or towards what you're manifesting, like things coming to fruition slowly. Others of you are not seeing anything happen right now, and you're like getting frustrated, like, what the F? I've been, I've been positive. I push all the negative thoughts out of my head. This is what I've been hoping, wishing, and praying for, and I deserve it. I'm a helpful, kind, loving person. Like, I give and give and give. What am I going to get? Kind of thing. And I think a lot of you, because most of the Libras that I know anyways, and the feeling that I'm getting right now is you guys are very giving. You're so giving to the point that you give too much of yourself, too much of your time, too much of your energy to other people, places, and things. So therefore, certain areas of your life tend to struggle. So for example, we could say that you're in a relationship and you have a full-time job, you work full-time, you love your job, you made a career out of this, you make good money, you love the people you work with, maybe you don't, whatever, you like the money aspect of it, but you're so focused on your money and your finances and your stability that you are giving too much to that situation, and now your relationship is lacking to the point where your partner feels neglected. They feel like you're not there when you are there. Like, the worst feeling in the world is feeling so alone and lonely when you're not alone, when someone's sitting right beside you. Your partner could be feeling this way, especially if you're just so like focused on your job. Or this could be happening to you. Your partner could be doing this to you and you feel neglected. Or it just could be vice versa, like your job is struggling because you're too tired. You're not focused because you just can't stop thinking about your ex coming back, or the person that you're partnered with, or finding somebody new. You're just very I wanted to say one-minded. You're just zoned in on one thing at a time. It's almost like you don't have that balance that you need to balance out love and money and just life in general, yourself. So I feel like you give way too much to certain situations and not enough to others, and then you don't even give to yourself at all. So therefore, that's pretty much what I'm getting from these two cards. We have the Angel of Balance reversed and Magician in the Mirror of the upright. The Magician is like the Magician. Like, what am I talking about? Anyways, this is really good to have in the upright. This means that you can manifest your dreams. You can, whatever you focus on pretty much comes to light, but you're out of balance. There's either a situation that you need to heal within yourself or just in your environment, or you just need to find that balance, that work-life balance, where you don't give all to one thing, where you can kind of balance it out, like I said before. So I feel like once you find that balance and really figure out what you truly want, what your true desires are, things will start happening for you. They will start manifesting, and it will start working out in your favor, and you're going to start seeing that. Yeah, I just feel like there's an imbalance here. It's like the scales are going like this. So you've got too much of one thing, and too much of anything is not that good. You know what I mean? Maybe your heart's in the wrong place, or this could be someone in your energy that I'm reading, their heart's in the wrong place. You could be letting something slip between the cracks or between your fingers, and you're not even realizing it. You're not even seeing it. I had this example pop in my head too. Maybe you met somebody new. You could have been dating them for a while, 6 months to a year, maybe longer. And, things are getting serious. You move in with them. You're head over heels for this person. You have a good time with them. You go on adventures. You want to build a life with this person. You're very happy with them. But if your children are older, or could even be your parents, maybe you moved away from your family, maybe you're not a figure in your family's life like you used to be. You've kind of pulled away. It's almost like you can't do two things at once. So I really get that, that need for a balance. Sorry if I keep repeating myself. I just feel like those scenarios help break it down and make you think like, okay, so what isn't balanced in my life? Because if you just sit here and say, well, things are unbalanced within you, you go, well, what the hell does that mean? So I'm just trying to break it down. And sometimes the scenarios I use that pop in my head are literally what's going on with someone. So that could be your story. Talk too much and now I can't breathe. All right, so I pulled some cards. I was going to only pull 3 because that's what I did for Aries, but your cards were just going phew, crazy. So guess what? You got more than 3. I think you got 5. So the first card out was the Magician again. So you have the Magician in the upright twice, which means that you are very powerful. Your thoughts are so powerful, your feelings, your emotions, everything. So whatever you do focus on, you bring, it comes to you. You bring it to life. And therefore, the things you don't focus on kind of fade away and problems occur and whatever. So there is a heavy need for balance, and I believe we have balance twice. We do, which is crazy. Your first 2 cards out are also within this pile that I pulled. They flew out of the deck. So I really feel like you need to balance or find that sense of balance so that you can make your dreams come true. Okay, so the Magician says you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical, and you do. That's why I said some things are working out really great for you and others are not. So your love life could be amazing and your work life might suck, or vice versa, or whatever. It's because of that balance. So we have that. You are very powerful, Libra, especially in the month of April. And then we have the 3 of Fire, which is like the 3 of Wands. It's waiting for your ships to come in. So it's like you are manifesting. You are thinking about this. If you want to buy a house, if you want to buy a car, if you want, to save up for the perfect wedding, or just have a savings, or, whatever your dreams are, you are heavily thinking about them and working towards them. And you're waiting. It's like I put the energy in, I put the time in, I put the work in. Now where the hell is it? It should have been here by now. So I get that sense of waiting for this, but it is coming. It's like right at your fingertips. It says abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So basically, it's saying be patient. Things are in the works. It's going to happen. You do need to do some inner work and figure out, prioritize what you really want out of life, what's important to you, who's important to you, so that those are the things that you do focus on. So all the other crap can just kind of fade away, and then you'll have your happy little life. You know what I mean? With make long-term plans, it's like make a commitment and stick to it. Don't put all your time and energy into one thing thinking like this is really what I want, and then go, oh, that's not what I want, and then have to pull away and do it all over again with something else. And that might also be a delay for some of you, is you really don't know what you want, so you put your focus into one thing and then you're like, I changed my mind. Now you're putting your focus into something else, and now you're trying to work on that, and then you change your mind again. So really think about what you want, who you love, what you love, so that you can bring it to your life, because it will come. And then we have the Queen of Air, which could be you. It's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I always say Aries, and I think it's because it has the word air in it. Anywho, the Queen of Air, she doesn't take anyone's shit. She knows her truth, her inner truth. She speaks her truth. She wants the truth. So I feel like for some reason with her, I feel like you're not always that honest. Like, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm saying you don't speak your truth. So you might feel one way about something. Like, say, we'll use your job, for example. Say, you like your money, you like the finances that are coming in, but the environment is not, you don't like it. The people are just horrendous. Like, whatever the situation is you don't like it. You will just continue to push through the muck and not express your feelings about that. You're not going to express your dissatisfaction, even in a relationship. If your partner's doing something you don't want them to do, or you really don't like or appreciate, you don't always tell them. Maybe it's out of fear that they'll leave, or that it'll start a fight and you just don't want to fight. Whatever the reason is, I feel like you expect the truth, but you don't always speak it. So this is saying, cut that out. Like, be your authentic self. Whatever's meant to be will be. If you fear that one little fight is going to be the end all be all of your relationship, probably not meant to be. So just like really focus on what you truly want, what you feel you deserve, and be positive about it. So it says objective decision making. So this is making that decision on what you really want to focus on and manifest. Clearing away all that no longer serves you, getting rid of all the negative things that don't serve you, letting those other things fade away so that you can put your focus on what you do want, what you deserve. Seeing the humor in a situation. So don't always be so serious either. Like take a more lighthearted approach to whatever you're trying to build up. Because sometimes I get that rigid feeling with you guys because you are so focused. Even if it's just on that one thing, you're just so focused on it that you almost forget to laugh. You almost forget to stop and smell the roses because you're just like, this is my goal. I can't, I'm saving this money for a house. No, I can't help you with that. No, I can't pay for that. No, I can't do this because I need this. Like, our path isn't straight in life. It's all windy, it's got potholes, it's got hills, it's got mountains, it's got twists and turns and all kinds of shit in it. And if you don't veer off the path just a little bit to experience what's going on around you and to help those around you, to be supportive, no one's going to be there for you in the end. Like, don't seclude yourself, don't pull yourself away from those who really care about you and those who need you. Because when you need them, they might not be there. I don't know why I saw that. That might be for somebody. And then, of course, we have balance again. It says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So this is be patient still. We had like two things that said patience is needed here. Ow, excuse me. So there's a need for patience. And don't do things in excess. That's where the balance comes back in. Well, it is balance, but it's like, don't just put all your time, energy, and effort into one thing. I don't want to keep repeating that. And then we have the 10 of air, which is like the 10 of swords. This could be betrayal. This could be feeling deceived, stabbed in the back, and ending, thinking about an ending, overthinking about past endings, or things just not working out in your favor. And this could be a fear that's going to happen. And I get more of a sense that this is an ending that needs to happen. You need to end this in balance. You need to figure out what your heart really, really desires, what you really want out of love, out of a relationship, out of your family members, your friends, your job, just out of life in general. And remember, it's nice to be abundant and to be financially stable and everything like that in this life, but you can't let that thought just consume you and take over everything else, because we don't take any of this shit with us when we die. So what if I'm so focused on building up my savings, which building your savings is an amazing thing to do because it does provide you that security, but don't be stingy about it. Don't be like, okay, every penny goes here. I got my bills paid and the rest goes here. I'm not going to treat myself. I'm not going to go out to dinner. I'm not going to buy myself that dress. I'm not going to buy my kids this. I'm not going to help anybody because this is mine and I have a goal and that's it. What if you die tomorrow? You didn't reach your goal and all that money is sitting there for your friends and family or whoever you put in your will, if you have one, to fight over. So it just stirs up more greed, more envy, more, all the nasty stuff that we don't want. And it's even worse if you don't have a will, because your family, whoever's left behind, is left to fight over it. She loved me more. He loved me more, and it gets so convoluted, and then everybody forgets about what happened, and then it's like, Does anyone even give a shit that I died? Like, you know what I mean? So just be careful where your thoughts go, and you know what you're truly going after, because it's not about the end game. It's not about what we get at the end or reaching our goal. It's about the journey. It's about the process of getting there. You know, so don't have your blinders on. Just enjoy the moment. Take a breath and just live for today, live for the now. Be smart about it, of course, but you know what I'm saying. So this says the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. Some of you could have addictions to alcohol, situations, money even, gambling, drugs, whatever. It could be anything. There's so many addictions out there, it's not even funny. So some of you could be overcoming addictions, and you know your end goal is recovery, which is awesome. But what do you want to do once you recovered? Do you have any other goals? Do you have any other aspirations? You know, is there anyone helping you in this situation that you can show your appreciation for when you're in a better spot? You know, like really take in your surroundings, really take in the people who are around you, and take note of who was there for you and who wasn't, who benefits you and who doesn't, and realize that you are worth so much more than you sometimes think or feel, because our feelings aren't always validating the truth. It's our internal truth. It's not the whole truth. We always see ourselves so differently than other people see us. So just keep that in mind. Oh my gosh, that was a long beginning. But I feel like somebody really needed to hear that. So you guys are powerful. You've got your thinking caps on. You're manifesting the shit out of something, and it is coming. You just need to end old ways of thinking, old negative ways of thinking, like old patterns, and you really need to put yourself first. You are number one. You matter most. If you're not happy, how is anybody else around you supposed to be happy? So keep that in mind. And there might be some of you sitting here going, I'm happy, I'm fine, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. This might not be for you. So just keep that in mind. All right. Hold on, my son just texted me. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, he asked me, he's like, he'll be 15 in September, and speaking of money, he's like, for Easter, I don't want anything. Can you just give me money? So he's got the Libra mentality right now, because I really feel like this is very money focused, at least for a lot of you, not all of you. So we'll see what we get. But the overall energy right now is the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancerian. If not, this is just making a decision to move forward. No longer going, what should I do? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? This is one track mind. This is, I made a decision and I'm just moving forward. So be careful that you don't have your blinders on with this. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's where this is kind of going. All right, so let's see what the overall energy is. Central energy for Libra, month of April 2019, and time is fluid, so keep in mind that this could pertain to you whenever you watch it. It's not just for April, which is why I should probably stop putting the month in the title, but I know some of you like that, so that's why I do it. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands, but it's reversed. So this is like non-action. In the upright, could, a lot of people call it the player card, and I do see it that way sometimes, but this is that inconsistent energy, flying in, flying out, not really giving a shit about anyone except for yourself. It's a very ego-based card. But in the reverse, this is not making any moves, not moving forward, not jumping the gun. This is actually thinking things through, and it could be for some of you, you're not moving forward recklessly because you do have a major goal that you're trying to achieve, that you're trying to manifest. So you're kind of waiting around to see what's going to happen here, waiting on information to come in possibly. It could just be some of you trying to become better people, not, you want more than just one night stand kind of thing. Like, you want that solid relationship. You want to be settled down in your life no matter what the situation is. And then we have judgment. This is a judgment call, one needing to be made. This is also feeling judged, like feeling like a piece of meat, because that's what she looks like, she's like a steak and the rump roast or whatever. It's almost like not moving forward because you could fear judgment, that people are going to judge you, that maybe you are applying for a job and it says it requires a bachelor degree and you don't have your bachelor's. Maybe you have your associates, or maybe you don't have a degree at all yet, but you do have the life experience, the work experience, so you actually know the job a lot better than someone fresh out of college, because they don't have that life experience. But you fear that you're going to be judged because you don't have that piece of paper. So now you don't even try. Now you don't apply for the job. You don't even move forward with it because you fear that you're just going to be rejected anyway. So what the fuck's the point, And it could be the same way for a relationship. Maybe you are back in the dating scene. You could have just recently broken up with someone, or you could have been single for a while. Regardless, you might fear putting yourself out there because all you're going to find, or all you found in the past, are, inconsistent people. You feel like a piece of meat. You feel like they judge you based on your looks. Whether, let's say that you're highly attractive and you fear that these people only want sex from you, or you have a lot of money, so you fear that they only want you for your money. For whatever the reason is, you fear putting yourself out there because you don't want other people to get the wrong impression or to use you. All right, recent past. And we've all had feelings like that. I can say that right now. At least one time in our lives, like the most attractive people on the planet have insecurities. We all have something we don't like about ourselves, that we worry about, that we fear other people are going to judge us for. It could be a learning disability. It could be the fact that you really don't have a lot of money, or that you have a lot of money, or how you spend your money, or it just does not matter. People judge everybody for every little fucking thing they do. So don't let that hold you back. That's just an internal insecurity, because you know what? Anyone who wants to judge you and put you down for trying to do something that you're passionate about, they can go fuck off. That's not right. And they're only doing it because they're jealous, because they're envious, because they don't have the balls to do it. You know what I mean? Sorry, this is my little mini rant. Okay, this very well could be love related. We have the Lovers in the recent past. This is a relationship. Could be a soulmate, union, twin flame, whatever you believe in. Could be past. You could be with them now, or it could have been an ex. Regardless, this is also a decision, a head over heart decision that needs to be made, like trying to make a decision in love. Could be a decision in anything, but it feels like it's not moving forward. You either made the decision to not rush it, to not move forward, or you're thinking. You're just like, I don't know what to do yet. I'm trying to figure this out. And then we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. She is like Queen Bee, she owns her shit. She's the best of the best. It's almost like you have everything you need. Almost like you have everything you want, except there's like one thing missing. I kind of get a sense of greed here for some reason. Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else. It's like, I want it all for myself kind of thing. But there's something that's not moving forward with the wheel here. This is like, either it's not moving in your direction, or moving in somebody else's direction, or it's just not coming to fruition. And it's kind of making you feel stuck. Somebody could have aired out your dirty laundry too. Like, you know, they might have found something out about you, and now you're worried about it, or you found something out within a relationship about somebody else, and the Empress can also be the other woman. So maybe somebody was, you know, sneaking around. They were in this player energy, and, you know, you're trying to make a decision to not move forward with them now because of that. Or it just could be a past relationship that really hurt you because they did cheat on you. They were, you know, it wasn't a stable situation, and you're kind of carrying it with you. All right, so let's see. What is in your thoughts? I need to find something new to put on my table to make it pretty for April. Sorry you guys have the old setup. I just wanted to get some videos out. I am using some new cards though. Alright. I feel like the thoughts, Libra's thoughts. Okay. Oh my gosh, you have the Magician 3 effing times. 3 times, man. You are definitely manifesting something. You are trying your damnedest to make something work in your favor. I feel like for some of you, you're trying to manifest a relationship. You know, the man or woman of your dreams. You're trying to make... It's almost like you have this idealistic image in your head of what you want your perfect partner to be, and you're just hoping, wishing, praying that they come to you. That it's almost like if they don't have all, say there's 10 attributes that you want in your perfect person, and they have 9 of them, you are going to focus on that one thing that they don't have. Like, what really is the most important to you? Like, and you also have to realize that these attributes that you want in somebody else, do you have those within yourself? You can't expect something from someone that you don't even have, that you won't even do. It's just like when it comes to honesty, like honest communication. You can't expect someone to be 110% honest with you and tell you their entire life, all the way back to childhood, if you're not going to do the same. That's not fair. That's being very one-sided. So I feel like you're trying to make something happen here. You're trying to manifest this perfect person, this perfect relationship, this perfect job, this perfect situation, you know, like Stepford Wives. That's what I just feel, very Stepford all of a sudden. It's almost like you want, it's like I see these robotic people just doing everything perfectly. It's like we live in an imperfect world, so therefore nobody in this world is ever going to be perfect. So you really need to reconsider, really rethink and think about what really is important to you and what really matters to you. And if this isn't how you feel, then the person you're dealing with might be thinking about this, might be that way, and you might feel less than because, you know, you don't have big tits, or I don't fucking know, like, you don't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning and do your hair, makeup, nails, and all that stuff and look like you're a friggin' celebrity every day. Like, you're not a 50s housewife kind of person. You know, you feel like somebody is either making you feel like you're not good enough, that you're not like you're not their dream girl or guy, or you're making somebody feel this way. And even if you're single, you're probably still single because you're turning down really great opportunities, whether it's in love or money, like career-wise, because it's not perfect, because it's missing something. So you're missing out on opportunities because of that, at least for whoever that is for. And at the bottom of the deck right now, we have the Page of Cups reversed. So this is like an emotional offer not coming in, somebody not expressing themselves, or it's somebody who's upset. You might very well be thinking about how upset you are because things are not working out for you. And also, the Magician in this deck, he's the salesman. He's the manipulator. So either you're trying to manipulate a situation to work in your favor or somebody else's. And it's not making you very happy or not making them very happy, and this situation needs to end. Because we also have the Three of Cups here. And in this deck in particular, I mean, it could be a family, like husband, wife, child, boyfriend, girlfriend, child kind of thing. But I get more infidelity here. So somebody could have multiple partners, either you or the person you're dealing with. It could have been a past event, could be future, could be somebody thinking about doing this, or it's happening now and you already know and you don't want to move forward with it because you found this out. All right, so why it's all happening. Whoa. The Page of Cups is why it's all happening. So let's get one more because I just went over that. Why is the Page of Cups reversed here? So if somebody did cheat, it's because they're not happy in the relationship. Possibly, from what I said in the beginning, feeling neglected, like somebody's putting all their focus on their job or other people, maybe even their friends. And then we have the Eight of Cups reversed. That's somebody wanting to return. Yep, Three of Cups. Could be your baby daddy, baby mama. Somebody you have children with, basically, that wants to come back, that hurt you in the past, and you have a decision to make. You feel like they're manipulating you or the situation. They were a player in the past, or they just are, and you feel that way. And you're like, I don't know if I can move forward with this. You're way too inconsistent for me. It didn't work before. What the fuck do you think? Why do you think it's going to work now? But I get... It's like somebody's also not apologizing for walking away, and somebody's up. Okay, for some of you, there was an apology, you were waiting to come in, or they were expecting you to apologize to them, and it never happened. And then for others of you, I mean, that could be the scenario for anybody, but for others of you, I feel like somebody is not happy. They're not extending their cup of love. They're not emotionally invested in whoever's coming back because they were hurt. Possibly because there was a third party. So it's like, you left me for so-and-so. I'm still upset about that. You never apologized. You didn't explain why. You just left, and now you want to come back. What, did it not work out? Like, I feel a lot of questions here. The Queen of Air is here as well in the beginning. So, I mean, for some of you, just looking at these cards too, especially having the Magician 10 million times, I get a sense that if this is an X for some of you, not all of you, somebody might have been hoping, wishing, praying for this person to come back because they do love them, they miss them. This person that they missed could have had, been involved in a third party, and you were waiting for their relationship to end, and maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. For some, it'll be different for everybody, but I feel like you manifested them to come back. It's almost like now you're in a better spot. You don't want them to come back, but you prayed for it so damn hard that now it's coming back. They want to balance the situation. They want to open up and be honest and tell you, how they feel about you and what went wrong, why it ended, what they did. For some of you, they're going to be coming in and manipulating the situation, and they will be lying to you. And for others of you, I feel like they are going to be honest, but at the same time, I get a sense that there's a disconnect. That if this is somebody from the past who hurt you that wants to come back, you're on the fence. It's almost like you waited so long that now you don't want to heal it anymore. It's like, be careful what you wish for kind of thing. But somebody's not happy that somebody's coming back, more than likely. So, and if this is a job situation, you might not be happy that they're hiring back somebody who was fired previously, or that there's somebody who is coming back to your place of employment, or they're just being hired over you. I feel like it's a past employee who either quit or was terminated for whatever reason. You've been busting your ass for a promotion to move up the ladder, and this person comes back in and gets the job you've been busting your ass for, and it's upsetting you. So now you're kind of left with a decision. Do I move forward? Do I move on to something else, or do I stay? Because this is like kind of like, I'm not going to jump the gun. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So for those of you with the career situation like that, it could be like that. Somebody not worthy of the promotion got it over you. All right. Well, we saw the Empress before. Now we have the Emperor. This could be an Aries that you're dealing with. He is in the upright, so that's not bad. He takes charge. If this is a work situation, this is a boss. You could become a boss within your profession, but I get more of a sense that this, if it's career related, this is your boss. Somebody taking charge of a situation. I don't want to dive into that just yet, but I see 3. Like, I just heard like 3 is a crowd, so they could be looking for a way to get rid of you at your job. That's definitely not for everybody. I get like downsizing, like they're going to use the excuse, even though they just fucking hired somebody new, they're going to say that, you know, they're cutting costs and all this, or maybe they're closing certain locations and they're only bringing a few people forward, you know, or there's a stipulation there that you have to move out of state or something to make it really inconvenient for you, and they know that you won't do it. It's a form of manipulation, and now you're kind of stuck like I've been backed into a corner, now I gotta leave. In a relationship, this could be a husband. I get a lot of masculine energy. I mean, I know females can take on masculine energy too, just that take charge, but I get more of a sense that this is an older gentleman. Could be your father, if you're, I mean, it could be your lover, your brother, grandfather, depending on their age. But this person does have like white or gray in their hair. They're not fully white, but they've got like that salt and pepper kind of look going on. And I feel like this person is either going to help you or hurt you. But let's see. We have the Knight of Cups reversed, so this is an offer, an emotional offer of love not coming in. Could be something not ending. I want one more for the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Maybe I should name this Manifesting Madness. I mean, it kind of is madness. Alright. Well, gosh darn it. Alright, we have the Eight of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So yeah, some of you, like I said, this could be your boss. They could be letting you go. You could have been backed into a corner. You were manipulated in a situation, and now you can't move forward, and they're letting you go. You're not happy about it. Yeah, so if it's a job, you could be losing this job, or you just don't want to work on it anymore. You're just not happy there. You want to find something new. I kind of get a sense that for some of you who are just kind of complacent, and it's almost like you're thinking heavily, like, I want something new. I want a new job. I don't want to work here anymore. Because you've been thinking about it so much, it's happening, and you're not prepared. You're not ready. You're like, what? No, not now. I can't do this now. It's too stressful. And for others of you, this could just be that ex that wants to come back that you're not happy about, and you're taking charge of the situation, and you're just not going to work on it because you feel like they manipulate they're trying to manipulate you or the situation in some way, shape, or form, because they're coming in with an ulterior motive. So you're trying to put an end to it. Yeah, this could be somebody from your past. This could be somebody that you knew from childhood, or you just dated or were married to for a very long time, or a long time ago, and now they're just like kind of rearing their ugly head like, hey, I'm back. With the star reverse, I want to heal this situation, you know, this like balance being reversed. Things aren't balanced with this person. Yeah, because there's another person here. This person's bullshitting you. If they're coming, and this might be why you don't want to work on it with them, because they do have somebody else, and maybe you found that out, or you've known all along, and you're just like, no. Three's a crowd. I heard that with the Emperor initially, so some of you, it's a loss of a job. Either you're getting fired or you're quitting because you were backed into a corner from a manipulator, or if it's a relationship, it could be someone from the past coming back that you just don't want to work on it with. And if it's a current relationship, you're just not happy. You want to return to someone from the past. You're not moving forward, but you're trying to figure out how to. You're trying to make a decision because it's not working. You don't want to work on it with this person. All right, so let's see. Libra in this situation. How do the people involved in this situation view Libra? The moon reversed. So they view you as an open book. The moon normally is like secrets, you know, things being done in the dark behind the scenes. You know, she's sleeping here counting sheep. So for some reason I get a sense that you might not be sleeping well at night. There might be some anxiety here, some stress about this ending, end of a job, end of a relationship, whether you should end it or not kind of thing, overthinking things. I feel like with all the magician energy here, I feel like you could be praying at night. Your dreams could be telling you stuff as well. But I get a sense that it's like you're trying to manifest too much because you're not focused. So this could be the process of that manifestation starting, like you're clearing out what no longer serves you, getting rid of all the crap so that you can focus on the things that you do want, so that the universe can bring these things into you, these people, this job, whatever. But I get a sense, I have no idea where I was going with that. It just totally flew out of my head. Maybe you're just like kind of all over the place here, like, what do I do? I can't think straight kind of thing. But they see you as being honest, basically, that, or maybe there was a secret that got out. Let's see. Oh, yep. Okay. Well, with the Eight of Wands and the Hangman, and I already saw the Hangman initially, this is like forward movement, like fast communication. It could be emails, text messages, what have you. It could literally be, you know, walking, driving, flying, traveling, whatever. It's forward movement, moving away from a situation, and then the Hangman is feeling stuck. And I did say when I saw this before, airing out your dirty laundry. So there was a secret. There was something that you were planning, that you wanted. You might have told somebody and they outed you, or there just somebody could have been spying. Whatever the situation was, I feel like the secret was that you wanted to get away from this job, this relationship, this situation, whatever this is, whether it's job related or love related. Your secret was outed. Somebody found out that you wanted to move away or leave, but you were just stuck in it. Like, you felt stuck. Somebody aired out your dirty laundry. They were like, well, if you don't really want to be here, or you don't really love me, or you're not committed to this company, then we're going to manipulate this situation, and we are going to back you into a corner and let your ass go. Or, you think you're so smart? I know you want to leave, so I'm leaving first. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So that is how the people or person in this situation is viewing you. that you secretly wanted to leave anyways, that you didn't even want it to work. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a King of Wands. You know, he feels like he's king shit. He can also be a boss figure. We do have 2 boss figures here now. But, you know, he's very creative. He's an entrepreneur. Maybe somebody thought or found out that you wanted to go into business on your own, or that you no longer wanted to be in business for yourself. You want to go somewhere else. You want to, you know, not do whatever you've been doing for the last 5 to 20 years, you know. I feel like there's also Queen of Cups. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We do have a lot of cups here too. And then the 4 of Wands. So this could be over your stability when it comes to a job. I feel stressed out. So whether this is a relationship or a job, I feel like I have an idea. I want to run with it. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be doing this mundane 9 to 5 bleh. Like, I'm bored. I want something more exciting here. I'm too stressed out. I want to even out my emotions. You know, I give and I give and I give and I take care of people, and I've helped you and I've given you this information, whether it was in a business or not. I feel like if this was your job, you helped and gave more to your coworkers and company than was required of you, and you were doing it to build your stability. You were doing it to move up in the company, and it just came crashing down. If this is a relationship, I feel like you didn't want to give any more to the situation. You were bored in the situation too. You wanted something more exciting. You wanted that passion. It's like you wanted both sides. So you want that like hot, almost that player energy, but only with one person. Like, I want that bad boy, that bad girl, you know, where she's, I don't know, a sweet and innocent person during the day and a freak in the sheets kind of thing. Like, I want the best of both worlds within this relationship. And I feel like whatever this was came out. And it caused some depression, some anxiety. So external people, those external to Libra. I'm sorry this video is getting so long. I'm just getting so much information, and I'm just like flying with it, man. And I've waited like a week to be able to get this stuff out, so I want to. Six of Cups. All right, there could be children involved. Be something from the past. Okay, for some of you, especially in work, this could be something from the past coming back to bite you in the ass. Maybe it's something like being overly emotional about a situation or being emotionally invested in it, and you know, it backfired somehow. This could just be remembering a past event and something that you were involved in, and that led to all of this. Like they knew you weren't happy, or just because of something you said or something they overheard, or it could be your actions, it could be anything. Within a relationship, I feel like this could be somebody from the past. So like, I did have that ex energy coming in, and you're not happy about them coming back, they manipulate you, whatever. So like, it just could be that they're a past person coming back. You could also view this person, if it's just one or multiple, I feel like one person, you could be viewing them as if they're acting childish, that they didn't go about this in the right way, whether it's in love or in business, that they made a decision in secret. Yes, it came out. Something came out. Yeah. Okay. There was a decision made, and the secret came out about moving to calmer water, wanting to move away, that you were too stressed out about a situation. There really could be children involved in this situation, so they could be, your children could have caused this, could have, maybe were taking up too much of your time, and, you had to walk away. You weren't happy about it, but you had to walk away. Just things weren't working out. You need to take care of your children. You felt stuck, like, I don't know what to do. I've got to take care of them, kind of thing, for some of you. But I get a sense that there was a judgment call because a secret came out that you were just not happy. You wanted to move away from this. So, you could have cheated. Or even if you didn't, you could have just wanted to move away for your sanity. If this is a relationship, or they did this to you, you found out why they left you, because they had somebody else, or because they were judging you because you weren't everything that they truly wanted. In the beginning when I was talking about that, all like having the 10 attributes and only having nine of them, and then saying, screw you, that could be their energy. Can I get one more for the Six of Cups reverse for this external energy, please? Let's do it. Alright, so because I've already read 90% of those, I'll keep that. Oh. Making a decision. Yep. To end burdens. So this is clarified with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords, which we saw before. So that's moving to calmer water. That's a new beginning. That's one, like, see you later, bye. This is a new job venture too. Like, she's selling those knives, going out on her own new creative endeavor. This could be something that you've always wanted to do, a passion of yours, and now you're moving towards it. So, then the Three of Wands reverse. This is no longer waiting. This is making your dreams come true. So the external people in this situation, or person, if this is a job or love, it doesn't matter, they wanted to move away for something that they were passionate about, for something that they really wanted in life. It's like following your dreams, this person, either you see them that way, like them leaving for a new job, leaving you. You either see them that they left you for something else, to start a whole new life, to love, money, whatever. Maybe they left you for a job in the past. So you could be viewing them that way, or the external people are in this situation just knew that this is what you wanted, that you were not going to stay anyways, so they just decided to end it. And if you quit, you decided to end it, and they know why, because the secret came out. Oh my gosh, I don't know why my freaking daughter's school keeps calling me randomly. I'm gonna have to put you on pause for 1 sec. You'll feel like I didn't even do it, so hold on. Alright, I'm back. My kid wanted to walk home from school, and her brother hasn't left the house yet, so I don't want her walking alone. She's only 12. I don't care if I'm overprotective. I watch crime shows, and hell no. That's all I can say. I mean, her brother is bigger than his father. He looks like a grown man, even though he's only 14, so pretty confident no one's going to pick him up, especially when they're together. But anywho, all right, hopes and or fears. You know what? I'm gonna do it separate. So hopes. What is Libra's hopes in this situation? What is Libra hoping for? We have the Page of Wands reversed. So you are, I get a sense that you're hoping that it's like no news is good news. So you don't want bad news. You're hoping that, it's like you're hoping for no communication, that somebody doesn't move forward with a situation. So if this is in love, it goes right with this Knight of Wands. you're hoping that this childish, inconsistent energy isn't coming forward. That if your past is coming back, they're changed, they're not manipulative, whatever. But I feel like you're hoping for no communication with somebody. Yeah, because you just want to drop the burdens. You don't. It's like there's too much going on, and you just don't want to talk about it. You want justice in the situation. You're justifying it in your own head, like, nope, I just don't want to talk about it. Like, whatever. What's done is done. And then you fear the Three of Cups. So you fear that third party being put in a third party situation. Three's a crowd. I heard that already. Yeah. So you're hoping for no communication. No news is good news. And you fear this third party. So it's almost like if this is an ex, you just don't want them to come back because you know they're going to put you back in a shitty situation. And you're not emotionally, mentally, whatever. You can't handle it because you got too much shit going on. You're dealing with other stuff. And I feel like if this is a job, you just don't want to talk about it. It's almost like I think because in the beginning I had said something with the Queen of Air that you expect the truth, but you don't always speak your truth. So I feel like you just don't want to talk about it. You're like, you fear talking about it because you just don't want people in your business, basically, whether it's work or love related. You want to keep that to yourself. Yeah, it's like, it's over. I've been stabbed in the back. I don't want to talk shit about anybody else. Like, what's done is done. I just want to move forward and get away from it. Like, the decision has been made. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, the decision has been made. It's like, it is what it is, whether you made that decision or somebody else did. All right, so let's see. What is the overall outcome? What is the overall outcome of this situationship? Well, that's good so far, at least. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's in the upright this time. I think yeah, that was this reading. I can never remember, but it was in the reverse earlier. So now things are moving forward. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is in the upright, so that's a feeling of lack. Not having money, could be loss of job, because we do have the Eight of Pentacles reversed here with the Emperor. And, you know, not being very happy, things not moving forward because of a decision, manipulation, being backed into a corner. I feel like you might have told somebody something and they opened their friggin' mouth and outed you in some way, shape, or form, whether it was within your career or in a romantic relationship, or this happened to whoever you were with and you found this information out. So if this isn't you, it's someone in your environment. But I get a sense this is like feeling, oh my gosh, my daughter again. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you what, it wasn't my kid, it was the school counselor, and oh my, if it's not one thing, it's always something. That's all I gotta say. I love my kids, and everything. It's just like, you know, when it rains, it pours. So, anywho, I said we had the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse before, now we have it in the upright. So this is things moving forward, divine timing, moving in your direction. Usually this is your reading, so I read as if it's going in your direction, that you are manifesting these things. And I feel like whatever this ending is, this feeling of lack, if it is a loss of a job, getting fired, quitting, loss, like breaking up with somebody, or just not taking them back, I feel like this is what you're manifesting. It's part of that. Like, you have to get rid of this certain cycle that you're stuck in order for good things to come your way. So you might be feeling out of balance, out of whack, like things aren't moving in your favor. Like, why me? Why are you back? Why did you leave? Why did I get fired? Why did I quit? Why, whatever's going on in your life, I get that sense of lack, but it's going to improve. I really feel like it is. Let's see. I want one more for the Five of Pentacles, because this is the outcome. So you could lose some money out of this. You might have to pull from your savings if you have one. If you don't, that might be where the worry is, like, trying to manifest abundance because this happened and you just don't have the stability that you need to take care of your children, take care of your family. You might have to rely on a spouse, or a partner, or, a family member. You might have to rely on a King of Cups, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it very well could be that you're moving forward because you ended things with this King of Cups. Is somebody from the past. It could be an ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, ex whatever, female, male, whatever, because things didn't work out, or this person is helping you because of this ending, because we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So it could be that there's no new beginning. We have the Sun at the bottom too. So with this, it could, shiminy crickets. It could be that there's a feeling of lack here, that you're moving away from this person, or situation, because, you either don't have enough, like you feel like you can't support that person, you don't want their help, or they hurt you. There's a million and one reasons. So either this is no new beginning with an ex, moving away from somebody who you're currently with, and if this is a job, then this water sign, male or female, I get male or masculine energy, but it could be a female as well, cares about you and wants to help pick up these pieces. And maybe there's a delay in this new beginning, like, you don't want to move forward with this person fully because you feel that they might think that you're using them for their money or for their support, that you're only doing it because they're helping you, so I feel like a setback, but things will move forward in your favor. It's going to, look, we have the Sun here. That's the happiest card in the deck. So this is clarity. This is things working out. This is happiness. This is getting what you want. This is manifesting what you want and having it come to fruition. So sometimes we have to lose something to gain something. When one door closes, another one opens. And sometimes that door, is painted black and it's like the paint's chipping and the door's jammed, and then once you kick it open, it's like the most beautiful room in the house. You know what I mean? It's like the diamond in the rough. You got to get through the shit in order to have what you want. And I feel like you might get some clarity on a past relationship, on a love relationship, on something that really hurt you. And if this is within a career, there was just people who ganged up against you, and you're going to get the clarity that you need within the situation, and you will heal from the situation. But I get more of a sense that with this here, with the Three of Swords, this is, past insecurities, past pain from past relationships, whether, it's a most recent relationship and they cheated on you and you're healing from that, or this is just getting clarity this is getting the information that you need to move forward in a positive way. So it's really good. I like it. All right, so let's get you some advice and then we'll mosey on up out of here. Because I just heard the bus, so I think my daughter's going to be storming in here any second. What advice do you have for Libras in this situation who have either lost their job, quit their job, or within love? Whatever their situation is. What advice do you have? I'm sure you can hear her yelling outside my door. All right, go forward fearlessly. Exactly, like I said with the Magician, you are totally manifesting things. We have the wheel here too. Things are moving in a positive direction. Don't give up. Don't let your insecurities, your fears, anything like that get in your way, because this tragedy, this ending, this end of a job or love relationship or whatever ended for you, it didn't feel very good. It was a difficult time, but it has to happen. It had to happen. You can't move forward with what you want, with your goals, with your dreams, to somebody new who's better suited for you if it's love related, if you don't let go of it. Detach from the situation. Yes, you need to remove yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Let go of that shitty job. You didn't like it anyways, or you didn't like your boss, or you didn't like your coworkers, or it could be anything. Maybe you weren't getting paid enough. Maybe you traveled too far. Like, you're like, oh, I hate to travel. I need something closer, or it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever happened in your love life, in a relationship, in your career, you need to detach from it because you were not happy anyways. Stop glorifying it. Stop thinking or going over things in your mind thinking that they were better than they really were. You know that you're lying to yourself. So you need to pull away from the situation so you can see it clearly. And then we have let go of fear now. I felt those insecurities. I feel that fear in moving forward. You're scared. It's like, I feel like I'm afraid of failure. I do not want to fail. I am the best of the best. I do things normally by the book. I'm good at what I do. I'm intelligent. I'm smart. I'm this, that. I do my job well. I take care of my family, my kids, if you have them, my husband, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my wife, whatever. Like, you're very meticulous, and you don't fail, basically. It's almost like no matter what you try in life, you never fail at it. So you fear that failure. You fear that it's going to happen. You hate the unknown, is what it is. I don't know what's going to happen. I need this routine. I need that predictability. And you need to relinquish that. You need to let go of fear so that you can move forward. And you really need to make a commitment to not only the people in your lives and the situation, but to yourself. I said that in the very, very beginning when I was pulling these cards right here. You need to, when you're manifesting, you need to make that choice, that commitment, and you need to stay committed to it. Don't divide yourself up so much. Like, find that balance. Commit to what you say that you want, whatever you're praying for, whatever you're working towards, whatever you desire. Make that commitment to yourself that you're going to achieve it. And then admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So I do feel like with the Queen of Air, like I said before, you expect people to tell you things, be truthful and honest with you, and you're not really being honest with them. You're not lying, you're just withholding information, and withholding the truth is tangible to lying in my eyes. So basically, you're expecting more from others than you're willing to give. So you need to be honest with yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And if this isn't you, it could be someone in your environment that I'm talking about. But don't expect other people to do what you want if you're not willing to do it yourself. Stay committed to your goals. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to what you believe in. You got this, Libra. You are strong. You are smart. You are beautiful. You're handsome. You're a wonderful human being. You're caring. You are so giving. Give to the one person in your life that should matter the most to you. Give back to yourself. Give yourself what you need, what you want, what you deserve. All right, Libra, that is your reading, my dear. Honestly, it was really great. It was really long, and I'm sorry that it was really long. Some people might bitch about it, but, the information just needed to come out, and oh my gosh, it flew at me like you wouldn't believe. Obviously, you'll believe it. You're hearing it. You can tell when things are coming in really quickly because I talk really fast, and then I choke off my words and fucking, anyways. So, if this resonated with you even a little bit, please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. And, you know, I love pulling you guys' energy. So, let me know your comments, your thoughts, if it resonated. I do read all my comments. I love it. If you'd like a personal reading, again, please hit me up. My email's in the box below. You can find my information pretty much everywhere. I love doing personal readings, and it will really help me out financially in the situation that I'm in, because I do want to build this into a business, into a bigger business. Yeah, I do get quite a few readings, and you know, it's sporadic. It comes and goes, ebb and flow of things. But I would like to be more invested and more involved so that I can do more readings for you guys. And, you know, in order for me to do this on the regular all the time and make this my career, I do have to make money at it. And I can't monetize my channel right at this time. I mean, I'm looking into it, but anyways. So I really appreciate your support regardless, whether you donate or not. I'm just glad that you guys have shared my readings, that you comment on them, that you love them. I mean, you guys have been amazing. So especially Libra, I mean, seriously, you guys rock. But I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful month, and I will see you during the X spreads. So yeah, I love you guys. Bye.